Welcome to Dejobnik, your command post for clarity and perspective.
I'd now like to call on the distinguished delegation of Israel.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Israel wishes to exercise its right of reply to a number of statements made during yesterday's debate. On October 7th, a terrorist organization openly and proudly declared its genocidal agenda and perpetrated genocidal acts in Israel. That same organization, Hamas, continues to attack my country, to hold 134 hostages in brutal conditions, and regularly declares its intention to repeat its atrocities against my people again and again and again. And yet, none of this has merited attention, let alone condemnation, by so many of those giving statements yesterday. The message conveyed from this Council since October 7th is unmistakable. To the citizens of Israel and those held hostage in Gaza, you are not worthy of protection. We, Israelis, must continue to endure existential threats from the East, the West, the North, and the South, because the international community has given in to terrorism. In the Middle East, terrorism and bullying win over human rights and win over this Council. Yes, the war in Gaza is tragic and heart-wrenching. But this Council, in its inability to actually address the abhorrent complicity of urban warfare as created and forced upon by Hamas, opts instead to brush away the atrocities committed against Israel. For this Council, it is easier to distort and redefine reality than to acknowledge a messy one. Mr. Vice President, most of the statements made in this debate did not acknowledge how the war in Gaza began and who broke a ceasefire on October 7th. They failed to acknowledge the main cause of civilian death in Gaza, Hamas' deliberate strategy of putting Palestinians in harm's way to maximize civilian death. This pattern of distorting reality in this chamber has been a matter of routine for years, but it does not make it acceptable. Let there be no mistake. These distortions serve one purpose. They allow Hamas to continue to terrorize civilians, both Israeli and Palestinian. States who failed to condemn the terrorist massacre on October 7 will be remembered as supporters of Hamas terrorism, supporters of its use of human shields, and defenders of the terrorists who viciously slaughtered my people. I thank you.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay informed and inspired. This is Dejobnik signing off.